Promotion.
Matlock used words.
Fantastic.
Matlock
Have
is
you used
timeless.
I love it here. Okay. All right. Well, hey, y'all. Happy Friday. My goodness. I just can't believe this incredible week is already coming to a close. I'm just so darn excited to see all your faces on my screen this fun afternoon. How are y'all doing? Good? We're good? I can see some thumbs up on the screen, okay? Yes. Well, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this here call, I'm going to pass over the mic to the lovely Donna. She's right next to me. I wish she was here in real life, but that's okay, another time. I'm going to pass it over to her so she could do a little roll call. How'd that be?
Fantastic. Chuck, you here?
No. Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
And so is the food in your mouth. Dusty?
Present, ma'am. Happy to be here.
Cool. Flo on the call?
I'm here and I'm ready to go, love.
All right. I know my girl Tracy is here. I see you.
Yeah, girl. You know it.
Yolanda? What about Gwen? I don't see either of them.
I don't think they're here.
Don't see him.
That figures. Anyway, all right. Let's get this going, Quinn.
Well, as always, I couldn't have done a better job if I tried. You're just so good, Donna. So good.
All right, keep it in your pants. Anyway, let's go over what we talked about at last week's conference call, shall we? We started with introductions. That seems unnecessary since we work together literally every single day, but I digress. We discussed wins, opportunities, and our game plan in regards to our big event for the season, the Garden Variety Music Festival. We locked in 3 sponsors, a beautiful venue in Soho, and confirmed smaller artists for our weekly radio show, Deadass with Diana. When it came to opportunities, we discussed our open conversations with various larger artists for the festival itself. Dusty was given the task of locking in the budget. Dusty, any updates?
Well, I reckon I've gotten the budget for all 3 of our prospect artists confirmed. We're all set to have quite the hoedown.
All right, well, I guess we put this task in the right hands.
Well, Albie, that is wonderful work, Dusty. Wonderful work. I'm just so proud of you.
Just like I said, when you give me a task, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability.
All
like
right.
a coyote all over a road runner.
Moving on. I called and ordered the required equipment and materials for COVID safety. The thermometers, stickers, and masks are expected to arrive by next week. Chuck, do we have our security team in place?
Yep, that's right. My buddies and I are all set to serve and protect this here festival.
Oh boy, can't wait to see who this security team consists of. All right, well, that means our goals from last week have been accomplished as far as the Garden Variety Music Festival goes.
Now, Donna, let's get excited about this. I'm just so grateful to have a team of people so willing to get the job done. It's just amazing to be a part of. This festival here is going to be the greatest event y'all ever been to, y'all. I can't hardly wait. Now, I know some of us we'll be thinking, sometimes I have this moment where I kind of get back into these old habits. When I was a kid, I had this habit of messing up my words. And so as an adult, I make a conscious effort not to do that anymore. So sometimes you might hear me stammering a little bit. That's okay. That's the old Quinn. When I was a child, I spake as a child. When I was an adult, I should have spoken as an adult. Well, I'm an adult now. So here we go. Yes, Donna. Yes, I love this. I love that energy. Let's get excited, people. All right. Now, y'all might be thinking, Quinn, I had a question last week. Some of y'all might have said, I have an answer from last week. I'm here to let you know that we wanted to make time for your questions and your answers to be heard, okay? So I want to allow a good chunk of today's meeting to be just about that, all right? So as we move on, if there's any outstanding questions or concerns, we want to hear about what you are curious to know with what's going on here. There it is again, with what's going on here at KIRUNIVERSE, okay? Why don't we just go ahead and popcorn this segment up? We don't have to have any particular order, okay? No structure.
I have a question. Donna, what time are we going to lunch? I'm thinking steak and whiskey.
Girl, you read my mind. We'll go right after this call.
Yes, bitch. I can't wait.
All right, now I was hoping we'd keep this conversation to work-related topics, ladies, but I adore the energy you're bringing to the table. I do want to
Yes,
make sure that
bitch.
I do want to make sure that everybody feels seen and heard, and that we're all on the same page when we're thinking about the Garden Variety Music Festival, okay? Now, let's get back on track. Like I said, let's just go ahead and popcorn those questions, okay? So popcorn those questions.
I'd like to know, is there going to be any vegan options for the food and drinks at this festival? It's really important to me to offer a little something for everyone.
Well, Flo, that is just an incredible question. My goodness. We are very interested in this festival being all inclusive. So I think it's a great idea to formulate a menu that does just that, Flo. How would you like to spearhead this project? I know you got a lot on your plate already, but I know in my heart you'd be the best person for the job.
I'm so flattered that you asked. Of course, I'll create the menu for the event. Nothing would make me happier than to see someone be able to enjoy a treat or two without worrying about what's going on in their little bodies. So I'm all over it, Quinn. Gotcha.
Yeah, why don't you make a sale while you're at it?
Well, I'm just so excited to see what you come up with. I have no doubt it's going to be absolutely inspiring. Let's keep this Q&A session going, shall we?
I don't know what this vegan nonsense is, but we got to make sure there's plenty of Chips Ahoy and Lay's potato chips at the festival, all right? My guys and I are going to be standing guard all day long, and you know how that goes. We're going to get snacky.
All right, you hear that, Flo? We're going to have to make sure that KIRUNIVERSE's bravest have the sustenance they need to do the bang-up job I know they can do. After all, you can't operate on an empty stomach now, can you?
Finally, someone who gets it.
It seems like there are more important things we could be covering in this meeting.
Now, we want to be all inclusive. And if that means ordering sugar loaded and salt ridden junk food for the security team, that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay. I'm going to be a team player. After all, whatever makes you happy.
I love it. I love it. Now, see, that's the spirit, Flo. I just love that positive attitude. That's exactly what we're looking for as we move forward with the festival. My gosh, Donna, I think we're just going to have to go ahead and give Flo a raise.
Quinn, you cannot keep offering raises to a new person every single time we have a conference call, especially not for simply doing their jobs.
I thought it was a great idea.
Well,
Yes, bitch.
well, I think we're going to have to just
Great.
have this discussion another time, won't we?
Not likely. I have something I'd like to address, Quinn.
Sure.
You uploaded a video of yourself today explaining the services we provide here at KIRUNIVERSE, correct?
Why, yes. And I'm just so glad you took the time to watch it. It just means the world to me that you would take time out of your busy schedule to watch me kill it on the YouTubes. You just make my day, Donna. You loved it, didn't you? I knew you would.
Right. See, I actually had quite a few issues with the video, okay?
Oh, okay.
This is supposed to be a very professional and serious video outlining to our prospective clients all of the services offered by our team, but throughout the entire video, your chest was extremely exposed. Like, did you not notice these wardrobe malfunctions when you played the video back?
Malfunctions. You know, I just thought there was a nice cool breeze in my office. I didn't think it'd be a problem. I have a very attractive body,
Yeah, that's neither here nor there.
but it is here. We are all here, Donna. And you're there.
Sure. Even Diana agreed with me that in a company video production, no one should be showing that much skin. It is incredibly unprofessional and inappropriate. Customers shouldn't be distracted by nip slips while we're trying to make a sale. Like, do you get that? Especially as the general manager of this company, the way that you portray yourself represents the whole team. You have to be more careful when creating content in the future, okay?
Oh my goodness. I had no idea this was coming. I would never want to make anyone feel uncomfortable by showing my beautiful body. You know what I'm saying? I just can't believe this. I was thinking you, Donna, you of all people, you would appreciate me expressing myself.
Expressing or exposing?
Both.
Well, I watched the video this morning, and I don't see the problem here.
You can't even see the crumbs on the shirt.
Crumbs? Oh, when did that get there?
Well, Chuck, thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me, and I just think you look mighty fine today. I think you look just fine.
Thank you, Quinn. I've just got so much going on I didn't really notice.
So glad we cleared that up.
I actually have a question. Reckon I ask it?
Dusty, this is literally a Q&A session. What the fuck do you think?
Hey, Dusty, can you see me? You had a question?
Yes, sir. I was looking over the numbers because I work in the accounting department.
And
With all the money we're here spending on these artists for the festival, I reckon we may have run into some troubles with the payroll accounts. So I was wondering if you could maybe clarify something right quick.
Why, yes, Dusty, just grab my pen. How can I be of service to you at this time?
Mighty fine. I was just wondering, are we going to get the dough? Get paid?
Hold up. Where the hell's our money? I need to check my bank account today. Some of us have lunch plans. I can't talk. Lunch plans. I need my booze money.
yeah, Dusty, how did this happen?
Wait. So if we aren't getting paid, does that mean we can't come in?
I'm sure there's a plan, right? There's always a plan.
First off, half of you don't even come in as it is, so no one's schedule is changing. Dusty, what the fuck is happening in the accounts?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm just following up on my discoveries. Do you want me to print out the reports for you to see for yourself?
That's okay, Dusty. We can fix this. You just have to put the money in our accounts.
Okay, everybody. I know how frightening this all may sound. I myself, I'm just shaking in my little boots over here, okay? But what I want you to know is, I want you to know that KIRUNIVERSE values everyone very, very much, okay? We cannot let this little oversight take our eyes off of what's really most important. Now, you hear?
What I
Yes,
hear
please.
is incompetence.
When I appreciate your vulnerability.
Yeah, I appreciate your vulnerability.
It's truly comforting to know someone understands how I feel. I know you'll make the right decision.
Well, Flo, that just, oh my gosh, that just means a whole lot to me. It means so much, Flo. I mean, I hate to do this, especially after we just had that heart-to-heart between the two of us, but I think that's all the time we have for today.
Great.
Okay.
Let's wrap this shit up.
Wait. If I can't come in, I can't go to the vending machines and pay for all the chips.
Okay.
All the chips in